Hey kids, here we are, lesson 7, level 7, choosing your own adventure by working with some array list algorithms to find and do stuff with elements in an array list. So we did common topics yesterday at the end of class. Let's try patient appointments. Oh man, look at those appointment string. So let's say a medical clinic keeps track of patient appointments in a list, and they need to get a list of appointments by doctor. So in the clinic class, write the method get appointments by doctor to return an array list containing the appointments with that doctor. And then in the clinic runner, we'll call that appointments by doctor method, and then we'll print the results using the apps to string method. So let's see what is here. So we have an array list of appointment objects that's called apps. And so without looking at the employment class first, it appears that maybe this is the first name of the appointment, the last name of the appointment, the doctor, and the date. So if we choose Dr. Green, we should, I would assume, get Ahmed Patel, Maria Hernandez, and Maya Thompson in that list. But let's look at the appointments. I'm curious to see. Yep, first name, last name, doctor, date time. And so there might be a getter that we might need to get because, well, we'll see. But there's the getter for the first name, getter for the last name, get the doctor, get the date and time. And there's the toString method that will be called by this other app to string method. So we won't have to do anything with that, but that's how it'll print out. So let's go here to the clinic class. So there's the private array list of appointment objects. I'm going to copy that puppy right there because we're going to probably need appointments here in a little bit. And here is the get appointments by doctor. So we're going to need an array list to keep the appointment objects. So I'm going to go array list of appointment objects, and I will call this I don't know, what should we call it? Doc appointments, and that is going to be a new array list of appointment objects. But it won't have anything in it. So we'll leave those parentheses empty because we can just add things willy-nilly as we go. So add each appointment that matches the doc to find and return the resulting string. So we need to find the doctor in each object. So I think what we'll want to do is there is a get doctor which will return the doctor. So we could use that to kind of check, hey, if it is, great. If not, if that's not the doctor, fine. But if it is the doctor, we're going to add those patients to the list. So let's go back here. So add each appointment that matches the doc to find and return the resulting list. So I'm going to assume that we're going to want the entire appointment with the doc in it. So let's go for int I equals 0. I is less than the appointments dot size, and then I want to increment that every time. And so if the appointments dot, I'm going to get whatever is at that index, and then I'm going to get the doctor So here's the get doctor method. So I'm going to get the doctor. And then if that equals, so it's a string, so it's dot equals. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but it kind of does reveal the power of object-oriented programming. Equals the doc to find. If that's true, then I want to take doc appointments dot add the appointments dot get I. I don't know if they want just to add. I'm adding the entire object, so it doesn't matter. We're adding the entire object. So it's not, I was thinking, do they want the doctor in there? But yeah, they're going to want that. And so we will want to return doc appointments. Okay, so let's go over yonder. Call the appointment by doctor method. And that does return something, and use the apps to string. So we'll need to go back and look at the apps to string. So let's create an array list of appointment objects. And let's call it the appointments. And that is going to be clinic dot get. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to copy that puppy and paste it. Get appointments by doctor. I don't believe that took a... oh yeah, it did. So let's choose green. Let's choose Dr. Green. And I'm going to assume we need to put like all of that. So we'll just take Dr. Green. And now let's go look at the app appointments to string method. So the appointments to string method takes that array list that we just created, that array list of appointments. So we are going to, and it returns the result. So let's go try to print that puppy out. So system.out.println, and we want to print out clinic dot apps to string the appointments. Let's take a gander and make sure there's nothing. I'm always kind of puzzled by this one. Not that. I don't want that one. I want this one here. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Let's run it and see what happens. Did it leave the work or won't work? How about that? It worked. Let's run the test, though. Nice. All right. So that was I like that one. Just think through slowly. Talk it out to yourself. All right. If you need a rubber duck, get a rubber duck.